folks, it is Tuesday, August 1st. The time is 5:32 p.m. and I'm on the Up Express train making my way to Pearson Airport. Then once I arrive at Pearson, I'll be taking the Link train over to Terminal 3 and I'll be checking in with Air Transat and going for a walk to my gate as this train suddenly gets very loud. Sounds like it's about to rattle itself apart right now. Well, once I get there, I'll be checking in and heading over to my gate, and then I'll be boarding a flight to Paris. And we have arrived at Pearson Airport. Although the Up Express only goes to Terminal 1. But there is a shuttle train that'll take us over to Terminal 3. That's where Air Transat operates. And I think that trip cost $5 and took a little under 20 minutes from Bloor Station, which is right across the street from Dundas West subway station, although they're not particularly well connected. Alright, so the next Link train will be here in a minute. Alright, so that only took a minute or so to get from T1 to T3. You could also connect to the Sheraton Hotel here. So my flight departs at 9:10 p.m. And there's a look out at the drop-off area. And those people down there would be in the pickup area. All right, now to find Air Transat. There is Porter, who I've flown with. There it is, 2110 Paris to CDG, which I believe stands for Charles de Gaulle. Port B29 or gate, and it is on time. Didn't mean to flip the camera around on me. I've got my boarding pass already. Just before I head over to security, I'm gonna pop into the little boys' room here. So I'll be back in a moment. All right, so I think this is the queue to get into security right here. So I'm gonna go do the dance through security and I will come back once I'm through. Well, that was painless. Although I did get selected for additional screening going in. They just waved a wand over everything and said I was good to go. And I believe I am going to B29. There's the iStore. Let's see, B27 to B41 straight ahead. Beer Hive. That's probably, or likely to be, the plane I'll be on just over there at Air Transat. The last few times I flew out of Terminal 3, I was over at the Sea Gates. That would have been a flight to Punta Cana that I did in March, and you can find that on the channel. And then, or before that, in February, a flight on Porter to Montreal also took off from the Sea Gates. I think this terminal opened in 1989, if I'm not mistaken. And Terminal 1 opened in 2004. Terminal 1 is much nicer, but it also involves a lot more walking than this. And there's my gate, B29, and there is not a Transat plane at the gate. Looks like they're boarding for another flight. That's Aer Lingus flight to Dublin. So what I need to do is track somebody down and go find some food. So I'm not sure if I'll check back in on this video until boarding time, but I will come back, so I will see you soon. And it's time to board. That didn't take too long, but it looks like we've run into some traffic here. Nice seat right at the front. And after a rather lengthy delay, we are finally taking off, although things are quite bumpy at the moment. There is not much of a look out the window. We were delayed about 45 minutes, and for much of the delay, the air conditioning wasn't working, so this plane was quite hot. And we didn't have electricity, so the lights were off. The screens have come on. This is an Airbus A330 in a 242 configuration. Normally I record the takeoffs for these videos, but I don't think we're going to see a whole lot under these conditions. But anywho, I'll report back as to what the entertainment system is like. I've already noticed they don't appear to have free alcohol on this flight, which is kind of annoying. I've never been on an overseas flight that didn't feature that. But I guess it is a bit of a budget airline. But anywho, I will come back once we are up in the sky. Right, so it's been a while since I've done one of these reviews of the Lou. This is the Air Transat A330. It's a rather tiny washroom. It barely fits me. And it's not the cleanest, although I probably wouldn't fault the flight staff for that. They have been quite friendly and excellent, but there were a number of people in here just before me. Got this mirror here as well, and just an update on the flight. So my seat would not recline. I ended up moving into the seat in front of me, and there was meal service. They served us a meat lasagna or vegetable penne, I believe, as we look at the toilet seat for some reason, although I ate a Reuben sandwich at Kaplansky's before coming here, so I passed on that, but I did take the complimentary wine, which was quite good, although they did point out that the wine is complimentary only during meal service. And I do believe there will be... Oh, I put the camera way too high. I do believe there will be breakfast as well, but that is your update from the Lou.
Buses that take you into the terminal. We remind you it is not permitted to use electronic devices nor wear any earphones. Please follow the grounds crew's instructions and stay within any markings on the ground as you walk towards the bus. It's been a pleasure, folks, and we hope you enjoyed your trip with us today, and have a great day. Thank you.
And into passport control we go. Deboarding the plane was a bit of a mess. We had to get off in one of the infields and then hop on a very crowded bus. But once I get through here, I'll resume recording once again. And I am through immigration control. And soon it'll just be a matter of leaving this area as soon as someone leaves the bathroom. And then we'll be on our way into the city. I'm not sure if I'll record that part or not, but I'll come back and update this video. So I'm here at the Terminal 3 arrivals, and I just need to step outside and find my way to the RER train, which apparently is right here. It looks like this is where we would wait to board a bus to go to the RER line, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna figure that out and we'll be back. And it turns out I was wrong. Just follow the sign to the RER. And I should be able to take that into the city. And I think make one transfer, and that'll pretty much take me all the way to the hotel. This has been quite the walk so far. But I believe the Promised Land is just up ahead. I've never been to France or this airport, not even just as a layover or a transfer. I believe this takes us to Terminal 1 and 2, as well as the train station. Paris, the RER and B lines are this way. It smells really good in here, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'll figure this out and be back. All right, I think I've got it figured out here. This ticket is going to go in here. Pull that up and no. Let's try that again. There we go. Second time is a charm. I believe I'm heading down to a terminal, or rather a train platform just over here. It's nice of all these people just to wait here like this at the bottom of the escalator. Anyway, I will figure this out once again and be on my way.
Assurez-vous de ne pas oublier vos affaires personnelles. Please ensure you collect all your belongings. Por favor, no olviden recoger todo su equipaje.
So from the RER, I believe, to the 11 line it is. I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. But according to Google Maps, I can get to my hotel by heading over to line 11, so off we go.
Keep in mind that Metro Line 4 also has planned closures.
And several minutes later, I am still making the transfer. The station is enormous. But apparently, I'm almost there.
Note that destination on the 2030 includes from the 19th of July to the 18th of August.
I do not know which one it is. I think I've got this figured out.
Achtung, aufgrund von Bauarbeiten ist der Verkehr auf der Linie 4 zwischen den Stationen Wortelösen und Ruhr
This is a little reminiscent of the metro in Montreal. I think the trains are rubber tired, but I'm gonna hop on a train here and get moving. And I have arrived at Republique Station. And I need to make my way up to exit 9. So apparently it was exit 3 that we wanted. Anywho. This is it. My first look at Paris at street level. I think this is the actual exit 9 that Google was referencing, but it's not marked down in the station. And I'm sure I'll be back exploring this area. Oh, I've got about a 4-minute walk to the hotel here. I have a feeling this one might have been a bit too expensive. But stay tuned to the channel for more walks around Paris or Paris. And I'll check back in once I'm at the hotel. And I have found the hotel and checked in. And this is a view from the balcony. But that concludes this journey from Toronto to Paris. I know it's a little shorter than some of the previous videos I did, like Toronto and Seoul, that one, or Toronto to Seoul, that one was well over an hour. Thought I would try trimming a lot of the fat and seeing how this turned out, but either way, let me know your thoughts and comments down below. There will be a lot more from Paris coming up, as well as another city after this. If you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon And YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button if you wish to say thanks that way. Anywho, time to brush my teeth and take a long-awaited shower and get on with my evening. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.